Good morning, everybody. This is Pharmacist Keith with the Healthy Lifestyle Champions Call. Hope everybody's had a great week so far. The month is coming down to an end. It's time to start looking in your back office to see, who needs to be qualified still, and try to make that little bit of extra effort there. You may have several people that are really close to qualifying for the next level. Make calls to them, point out to them that where they are, where they're standing right now, and what they need. And by taking that effort at the end of the month, you'll be surprised at how many more orders get put in your back office. Also remember that the cutoff date for for this month is technically the end of the month, but they will, if you've got some people just sitting on the fence and you got to get some last minute things in there, you'll have until usually around the 4th or 5th, and it just so happens another double Wednesday will fall in there. So pay very much attention to your back office and where everybody is. And like I said, for somebody sitting on the fence, you can always let them know that to take advantage of that next Wednesday. And you have to call the home office. You can't just do it on the computers. If you do it on the computer, it'll count as next month's. But call the home office, get that order in there, and help people get to their next level. Okay, got the call muted now, so I'm going to get started. Today we're going to talk about lead sources. I've got a list here of 29 lead sources. This came from a gentleman named Ray Higdon. He has when you subscribe to his blog, he has a audio that you can get for subscribing to his blog, and the audio is him talking about the 29 lead sources. But anyhow, here's we're going to go ahead and get started with it. First lead source, which is his favorite one, which basically is similar to what Brandy does as well, is networking events. What we mean by networking events is Chamber of Commerce events and meetup groups. In the case of Brandy, she goes to all these conventions everywhere. And the whole point with these networking events, while you're at the event, especially like Chamber of Commerce and that type of thing, you don't want to go there and start throwing up on everybody about your opportunity. You just want to go there and meet people. Get to know some of the people. Get as many business cards as you can. And then after the event, within the next 48 hours after the event, your goal at that point would be to call all the cards that you got and approach those people about your opportunity. People that tend to go to these type of events are people that are looking for ways to create income, looking for ways to create different sources of income. So they're people that tend to be more open and also more professional. Another way, the next lead source, is Craigslist. Now, there's two ways to do Craigslist. There's the passive way and an active way. Now, most people approach Craigslist from the passive approach. And what we mean by passive is you'll put up an ad on there, advertising your opportunity, and then just kind of wait for the calls to come in. First of all, Craigslist does not allow networking companies. So if you do that, you're going to have to get really creative on how you get to post up there, or they'll delete it. But the better way to utilize Craigslist is more of an active approach. Look for people that have the mentality of a business. You look for people that are advertising their business, advertising opportunities in their business. A lot of these people, probably most of these people, are brick and mortar businesses. So it's just a way to reach out to some professionals that already have a business attitude and may be open to your opportunity. The next type of lead would be Facebook friends. And again, the same thing with the networking events. So Facebook friends, you just want to follow their posts, find out what they're talking about, find out the things that are their hot buttons. And at some point, you're going to approach the Facebook friends. You're not going to get on Facebook and again throw up all about your opportunity. That's the fastest way to have your friends turn your updates off so they never get your updates. So on Facebook, you just want to get in there and utilize Facebook as just like everybody else is, as a way to communicate with people about what's going on in your life. but while you're communicating with people what's going on in your life, pay attention to what's going on in their life, and then approach them offline about your opportunity. Approach them offline about what Dr. Wallach can do about their health. Don't do it online. Another lead source, this is number 4, is Facebook groups. There's all kinds of groups on Facebook. Find a group that's in a special interest area, something that you're interested in personally, and join that group. And again, use Facebook to socialize. It's kind of like a networking event, but it's a networking event online. So socialize, communicate with them about the subject matter. Just be yourself. Don't be on there pushing the business. And what you're going to do is just kind of reach out to people randomly as you get to know them, and again, learn about their hot buttons and the things that interest them, and reach out to them offline. Find a way to take it offline and talk to them there. Okay, lead source number 5 is cork boards. What do I mean by cork boards? Your grocery store, car wash, sometimes some of the coffee shops, they'll have a cork board hanging up on the wall where people put their business cards. So go to the cork boards and collect the business cards, and then call the people. These are all business people that obviously are interested in making an income. If they weren't interested in making income, they wouldn't have their cards up there to start with. So these are people that are open. So go to these cork boards and collect the cards and contact those people. Okay, lead source number 6, obviously, is your warm market. If you haven't contacted your warm market, you have to contact your warm market. If you want to take this business to the next level, it's very important that you contact your warm market. If you truly believe in Dr. Wallach's story, and you truly believe that money can be made in network marketing, then why haven't you contacted your warm market? So that will be lead source number 6. It's the most obvious one. It's one every network marketing company has you start with. Lead source number 7, referrals from your warm market. Folks, you've got to ask people for referrals. Even if your friends turned down your opportunity because it just wasn't ready for them, they weren't just ready at this particular moment, doesn't mean that they don't know somebody that is ready. So you need to ask for referrals. Warm market is probably the easiest place to ask for referrals. So don't forget to ask for referrals. Every time you make a presentation to somebody else, if they weren't absolutely negative about the whole idea of network marketing, even if they didn't agree to go into business with you, ask those people for referrals too. I've talked about that before. Todd Falcone talks about how he'll approach like a realtor, and they'll seem open to the idea, but it's just not something they want to do. He'll go ahead and ask them for a referral. Then he'll contact the referral, and in one particular case he talks about all the time is the referral wasn't interested either, but he asked that one for referrals. This went down 4 times before he found somebody that was interested. When he found that person that was interested, then he called the person that referred him to him and said, "This person's getting in. Do you want me to take them, or do you want to take them?" Then that person ended up joining too, so then he went to the person who referred them. And he ended up getting all 4 people in that line, getting them to join the business off that referral. So he was able to get the business, a nice little group started there. So don't forget about referrals. Okay, here's another one, number 8, Google search. So you go into Google, you put your city name in, and then professionals. Folks, everybody comes up as a business professional. Everybody comes up as somebody that you can approach about your business, about the opportunity. If I could show you a way to make some extra income and it didn't interfere with what you're doing now, would you be interested? It's a simple approach. So number 8 is Google search your city name and professionals. Also, number 9, Google search your city name and realtors. Realtors are the most obvious of all business professionals that want to make money. They're spending money on their signs in their street, in front of their houses and everything. So approach realtors. Also, number 10, Google search city name financial planners. Okay, financial planners is another group of people that are always looking for a way to create extra revenues of income, extra streams of income. Financial planners understand residual income. They understand the need to have multiple streams of income. So approach financial planners. Okay, number 11, meetup.com. Meetup.com is really another way of doing some networking. Every city has meetup groups, so just join some meetup groups that share common interest with you. You know, if it's hiking or basket weaving or whatever the interest is, join a meetup group in your area of people that enjoy the same thing, and then go attend their meetings, go attend their events. So, and again, you're going to do it just like the networking events. You're going to go there, you're going to be yourself. You're not going to be this network marketer. You're going to get to know these people, and those are lead sources for you. Another one is, number 12, is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social media, social networking site for business professionals. It's like the Facebook for business professionals. At one point, the average income on LinkedIn was $100,000. So LinkedIn is full of people that are business professionals that understand the idea of generating multiple streams of income. So LinkedIn is a fantastic source. So if you have a profession that you're in now, join a LinkedIn group that is in that same profession. Like for myself, there's lots of pharmacy LinkedIn groups that I've joined, and I've made lots of connections through that. So LinkedIn's another one. Number 13 is Twitter. Twitter's been around forever, but Twitter, same basic principles apply as Facebook. Join Twitter. Number 14, YouTube. Believe it or not, YouTube is a fantastic source for leads. Search for videos in areas that you're interested in, and reach out to these people. Get to know the people, and then that's a way for you to take offline and approach these people with as possible business builders in the future. Number 15, church events. Every church has their little events, whether it's a church picnic or ice cream social or whatever. So get involved in the church events. You're not going to go to these events and throw up on everybody about your business. The whole point is you're getting in front of people. These are people that you can add to your list. I always tell you guys to have a list that's always growing. These are people that you can add to your list that you can contact at a future time. Go to these events. Learn about what these people think and their interest and that kind of thing. Find a way to get connected with them, and then find a way to bring your business into that connection. So church events. Number 16. This one, especially some of the larger cities, is kind of different. I would have never thought of this, but what Ray Higdon does is, apparently every time he goes through a toll booth, he hands the person at the taking the money his business card and a CD, and then pays for the guy behind him, and tells the toll booth operator to give the guy behind him their business card and the CD. And he actually says he actually gets sign-ups through that method. We don't have toll booths around here, so it's not one I can try to see how it works, but that's another opportunity. Number 17. Now, guys, this one's really going to blow your mind. Okay, everybody's heard of drop cards. Now, the idea with drop cards is to leave your card different places for people to pick up and contact you. But I want you to think about this. A drop card, you could put on there, make a drop card that's specifically about a business opportunity, and then every time you go to a bookstore, slip one in a couple of different books, like Think and Grow Rich, that type thing. Just kind of slip one in those books. There's lots of different ways that you can do that. Another thing that you can do with drop cards is every time you send in we'll get to that one in a minute. So anyway, with drop cards, just make up a card, Success Magazine, just kind of slide one in there. You don't want to be too obvious when you're in the stores doing that, but just slide your drop card in those things. especially magazines. Goodness gracious, the magazine printer puts all kinds of drop cards in their magazine already, so people are expecting those to be in there. So that's just another option. And back to realtors, this was number 18. And I mentioned how realtors are people that are out there trying to actively find ways to generate income. It's just realtor signs. As Todd Falcone, this is his favorite way of doing this. As he drives down the road and he sees a realtor sign, he writes down the information, and then when he gets a chance, he calls that realtor. A lot of times he'll call them right there on the spot, and he'll flat out ask them. He'll tell them, I just saw your sign at the house at such and such address, and it looks like a really nice house. Let me ask you a question. If I could show you a way to create some extra income that didn't interfere with your real estate business, would you be interested? That's simple. And he signs up lots of realtors through that approach. So the realtor signs, excuse me, number 19, the realtor books. I know here in my town, when you go to the grocery store, there's 3 or 4 different books that are on the display racks of homes for sale. So it's packed full of people that are looking for ways to generate money. People that are professionals, people that understand what it takes to create an income. So you got your realtor books. It's just full of people that you can contact there. Number 20, bandit signs. Now what a bandit sign is, it's those plastic corrugated signs that you see stuck in the ground on the highway or near a intersection, whatever. There are people that actually make a lot of income and create a lot of leads off of bandit signs. Now, it can get expensive putting those up because the city's going to constantly be taking them down and throwing them away. But what I've heard a lot of people do that have success with that is they'll go out on a Friday evening, they'll put up the bandit signs at busy intersections, and on Sunday evening they'll go take them back down so they don't lose their sign. And they do that week after week after week. So bandit signs is another one. Number 21, clothing advertising. Guys, you've all seen this. The buttons people wear about losing weight, ask me how. The 90 for life hats, your 90 for life t-shirts that we have available in the back office. That's a way for people to, they see that and they ask you, what's that all about? So that's another way of generating some leads. Number 22, car windows, magnets, whatever. Now, there's a couple ways of doing these car signs, the car window signs and the magnets you put on the car. You'll see a lot of people that will put their product on that and they'll drive around, but that's actually not the best way of doing it. The best way of doing it is to advertise making money from home, or if you got the car bonus, something about get the free car like you did, something like that. And with that, put a phone number on there or a website that with a lead capture system put up that's attached to it. There's a really good, inexpensive vendor that provides that type of service. It's called Growth Pro. If you go to my training website, bestnetfund.com, there's a link on there to Growth Pro. Anyway, with their system, they'll give you an 800 number that you can put on that sign, and they'll have pre-recorded messages that you can put on that 800 number. And one of the pre-recorded messages is actually a longevity message. So that's an option that you have. Also, they'll provide you with lead capture pages and all that. And I think the service runs anywhere from $20 to $100 a month, depending on which level of service you want to get through them. But it's just another way of generating leads. When somebody calls that 800 number, it sends you a text with the contact information of the person that called it. Now, whether they listen to the whole number and leave a message or not, when they call in, it uses the caller ID system and sends you a text with that information so you can call them back. So the car windows, the advertisements, the magnets, that kind of thing, that's a great lead source. Number 23, junk mail. Yeah, junk mail. Okay. Every one of those junk mail pieces you get, credit card offers, everything that you get in the mail like that, insurance offers, whatever, they all have a self-addressed stamped envelope in them. when you send something back to the company, the form or whatever where you're applying for a credit card, what happens? A human being opens that envelope. So why not stick a drop card in that envelope, even if you're not interested in their service and their product, stick a drop card in there about your business opportunity and send that back. It's a free advertising. All it's costing you is the cost of the drop card. What a concept. Dave Ramsey used to say to take those things and write on there that you're not interested and take you off their list, and send that back. But to me, this is an even better idea. Let's utilize that free advertising there. The postage is paid for and everything. Put your drop card in there, send it back. Number 24, charity events. Get involved in some type of charitable organization. Okay? You're going to meet all kinds of professionals when you're involved in a charity organization. Again, you're not there to sell your business. You're there to get contacts. Okay? You're there to develop relationships. So charity events is a fantastic way. Like I said, lots of professionals are involved in charities. So what better way to get yourself known by some of these professionals and then find a way at some point in the future to talk to them about your business opportunity. Okay, number 25. Now, Brandy's really good at this one as well. Trade show booth renters. Now, they're not saying go out there and rent a booth at a trade show. They're talking about here, anytime you go to a trade show, whether it's a home improvement show or the sport boat and vacation show, whatever the show is, every booth in that place is people that are wanting to create income. That's why they invested the money on those booths. Guys, these booths in these trade shows cost upwards of $1,000. One of the show I'm going to this weekend, they're paying as much as $10,000 for a booth in these shows. So these are people that are professionals and are interested in ways to make income. So your whole point here is when you go to these booths, talk to the people a little bit, get their contact information, then call them within 24 to 48 hours after the show and talk to them and present your opportunity to them. What a better way to get in front of more professionals. Number 26. This one's a little more difficult. I've not tried it, but doctor's offices probably will work better with chiropractors in our particular business and some of the alternative health professionals than it would an actual doctor, but actually going out and cold calling on doctor's offices. That's a good way of doing it. Number 27, car lots. Car salespeople are hungry people. They're interested in creating income. Otherwise, they wouldn't be standing out there at the car lots. So visit the car lots. What better way to talk about your car bonus than talk to a person in a car lot about it, and see if they would be interested in a way to create an extra income that didn't interfere with their current business. Number 28, restaurant owners. Your community is full of small restaurants, family-owned restaurants. Contact these restaurant owners. Talk to them about creating extra income for them. Talk about, getting them in your organization and in exchange having your meetings at their restaurant. And that when you sign up people at the restaurant, you'll be going in their organization. What better way to build your downline than through restaurant owners, especially some of these small mom and pop ones. And then 29, last but not least, is parent events, parent sporting events. And, the Little League events, the basketball, the cheerleading. Go to these events and get to know, if you've got kids, obviously. You're not going to go there if you don't have kids because then it's going to look like you're a stalker. But, if you've got kids involved in these events, get involved in it. Get to know the parents. Get to learn about some of the things that their issues they're having, whether it's health issues or financial issues. Learn about those things and then find a way to reach out to those parents. I mean, what better way? And also with our Rebound product, it's a perfect door opener. Dr. Wallach's Dead Athletes Don't Lie is a perfect door opener at these parent sporting events. So anyhow, that's 29 different lead sources. Hopefully some of those are things you've never thought of before. Hopefully you'll go out and try some of these things and see how it goes. Let me unmute the call real quick here. And hang on a second. Okay, so does anybody have any questions or any additional lead sources that they would like to recommend? I did record it, and it will go on my blog. I'll put it up on keithabell.info. It'll be a couple hours, though, because I've got some other things I got to do this morning. But I will get it up there, and I'll let you guys know as soon as it's up. And I will post a link on Facebook as well. So, anybody else have any questions? Okay, my blog is keithabell.info. That's KEITHABELL, like Abell.info. KeithAbell.info. The training site where the information about Growth Pro is Best Net Fun. Best like in best friend. Net like an internet. Fun like fun. Summer fun. .com. And I think it's I think the link is actually called Growth Pro. Let me pull it up here and see. Yeah, Growth Pro Lead Capture System. So it'll talk a little bit about the lead capture system that's available. And I personally got the there's one on there that's since I know a lot about coding and all that, it's only $20, and I was able to build my own websites through it. The $49 one is probably the best deal for people that don't know a lot about the computers, because they'll already have pre-built capture pages and all that on there. But they both include the 800 number, and they also include a conference bridge that you can use for your own team. So, anybody else have any questions? And look, guys, I say this all the time, but if you guys have not gone out and bought Eric Worre's book, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional, I encourage you to do so. There is a link on my blog, bestnetfun.com, to the 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. It is now available on audio through Amazon. So when you go to that link, the audio version of it is available through Amazon as well. And it's not very expensive. Last time I checked, it was around $10, so it really wasn't very expensive at all. But that is now available too. So I hope you take advantage of that. And I actually encourage everybody that wants to take their business to the next level to subscribe to Eric Worre's YouTube channel and to read that book. And watch all the videos I've got on my training site. Just about every video I got on there is from Eric Worre. So he's a fantastic resource. He's generic. He does not promote any business. I mentioned this morning Ray Higdon. I hesitantly mention him because he does promote his business occasionally on his blog. So it's not a good place to send people to that are in your downline that may be struggling and want to look around for other opportunities, because you don't want to expose them to that. But it is a good, Eric Worre is a fantastic source. So anybody else have any other questions? I don't remember his name, but he has a person that he has recruited that owns labs that physicians use to send their clients to have lab work done. That I don't know, because most of these labs require doctors to send orders in before they do anything. So. I don't know if his does that or not. I really don't. Okay? Sure. I think it's like $49 a month. I mean, it goes all the way up to $100 and something a month. The link is on my website there. Let me click on the link real quick so I can see what they got here.
Hi, and welcome to Growth Pro. I'm Baby
Pause
Carmichael, president of Success Products, the creator
video
of
so I don't have to listen to
Now we
this
can take a quick
spiel here. Okay, I mean he's got a one of them he charges around $100 where he guarantees that you'll have 8 new recruits in 6 months through his system, or you get your money back. I did not opt for that one. Let's see, do it. There's a link up there that says, where's it at here? Okay. I mean, I did, yeah, it has lead captures and everything. I did the do-it-yourself tools when it's $19.95 because it gives you the 800 numbers and all that. It gives you the lead capture pages. You just plug in your own videos on it from YouTube. You embed your own videos in it, and you do some of your own copywriting. It's really not that difficult to do, but it also provides a telephone conference bridge for 250 people. I think what you have to do here, oh, my computer's not working right. There we go. The basic price is $39.95. That includes an 800 number. That includes the pre-recorded calls, greetings. There's several. If you are doing weight loss as your primary thing, you can have the greeting on your 800 number as a weight loss greeting. There is a longevity greeting on there, and there's several generic ones. All of his systems will email you as soon as somebody visits one of your websites. All of them include the lead capture websites. There's a full contact manager in there, so you can send the people, email campaigns. You can create your own, or you can use the ones he's got already put in there. It gives you discounts if you're interested in purchasing leads. I've never done that. You get unlimited emails on the autoresponder system, and all the packages $39 and up includes a lot of good training material. The $19 one does not include the training material, but I have used the $39 one before when I was in another network marketing company, and the training material is fantastic. The next step up is a $59 one. It adds some extra things on there where they will help you personalize your website. The $59 package also integrates into your social media. With the $59 one, there's all kinds of coaching and training audios that are included with it, 100 and something of those. He includes scripts that you can use to invite friends and people that come through your lead, and that particular one also includes the conference bridge. The $39 package does not, but you can get a conference bridge through freeconferencecalls.com if you want that. And then when you get to the $99.95 package, it includes 1,500 minutes for your free minutes for your 800 number. The 800 number, it charges you a few cents per minute. And believe me, you don't get a lot of calls from the 800 number off your car. So, it doesn't cost you a whole lot to use the 800 number, but if it gets to the point where you've got your 800 number on everything and you start to get a lot of calls on it, you might want to upgrade to the bigger package because you get to free, up to 1,500 minutes per month. And those minutes do roll over. Also, with the Premier package, there you get 3 really good recruiting videos. One of them is Tim Sell's Brilliant Compensation. One of them is Tim Sell's video, What the Wealthy Buy on Payday, and the third one that you get is a video on the tax savings of owning your own business. So that's a those are 3 very powerful recruiting tools, and there's what he calls the network marketing MBA training course that you get as well with that. I don't know anything about that, but he also has the money back guarantee that if you follow all these steps and you use all these tools that he has, and you don't sponsor 8 people through his system within 6 months, then they refund you your money for the system. That only applies to the $100 one, $99.95. So anyway, kind of goes through that. All that information is available on the Growth Pro website. Also, every Tuesday they have a conference that you can get on, teleconference that you can get on. And I usually post the information on that on Facebook because it's really open to the public. So whenever they have one, the one for today's been canceled, but whenever they have one, it's always some kind of some kind of teleconference on ways to generate leads. And they cover some of these things I just mentioned today in a lot more detail on those calls. So I always post those on the Longevity Facebook group. So when they have one, and it's something I think would be interesting, everybody would want to hear, I post the information on there. So anybody else have any other questions? Okay. All right. Well, if nobody else has any questions, then I'm going to end this call. Remember, everybody, this is the best time of year for network marketing. Oh, I did want to mention one other thing. If you're going to be near Nashville, stop by this weekend at the Healthy Living Expo. It's at the Music City Center in Nashville. I'm going to be there. I have a booth at that event. Genesis Communications, I have a booth in cooperation with them. So that event is in Nashville, the Healthy Living Expo, Music City Center. You can look up the information online. It's under thehealthylivingexpo.com. Look forward to meeting some of you guys. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. So if you, like I said, if you're in Nashville, come by and say hello to me. I'll be there along with my son. We'll be manning the booth together. So anyhow, if everybody is ready, like I said, this is the best month for network marketing, the next couple months. So it's time to take your business to that next level. Get that book, that Eric Worre book that I keep talking about. You've got to get that book if you want to take things to the next level. It is the best bargain. Tom Chenault talks about it. Just about every network marketing leader that I subscribe to, all of them recommend that book. It's the 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. It's available in audiobook. It's available in Kindle format, and it's available in traditional paper format. So get that. Visit bestnetfund.com and click on the link there and take a look at that. Very good bargain. It's been less than $10. I don't know what the price is now because I didn't check this morning before I got on the call. But you guys, let's get out there. Let's take this to the next level. Let's become a professional. Let's treat this like a business and not a hobby. And let's take our business to that next level. I'll talk to you guys again, and I'll get this video posted shortly.